Afternoon, everybody. Welcome. It's Sing and Send time. Well, we'll be in about 10 minutes. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. A very special hello and welcome home to Hanu. And lots of love to both you and Susanna. Just hope he's feeling a whole lot better, Susanna. And if he's not, we'll play him some Cantaloupe. That'll cheer him right up. And I hope everyone, as I say, is having a great day. Lots of people talking about Eyes the By. Goodness me, that tune. Apologies for the earworms. I think it's official. We're going to keep calling it an earworm. I don't want to hear about maggots in ears. I just don't. So those of you on Twitter who've been going on about, I don't have an earworm, I have an ear maggot. No, you don't. Because it's far too horrible to countenance. So today, everyone, it's Sing and Send. So we'll be getting started in about 10 minutes. You've still got time. If you haven't learnt the piece for today, you still have time to go off and have a quick listen. Go to the website, homechoir.uk, click Sing and Send. The teaching videos there, as are the one voice ladder parts. You can go off and have a quick revise and still be back for 2 o'clock when we'll be making a start. We'll be pressing record on those all-important recording devices later on. And then we'll just be recording for probably about 20 minutes in total. We're going to sing the piece 3 times. I have a little list of some things apart from Lascia, Pianga that we're going to be recording, and we're going to have some fun today. And don't forget, at the end of all of it, because you're going to be working really hard and singing and sending for me, once you've sent, of course, it is then the return, everyone, of coffee time. So make sure you've got your coffee, and that's just going to be opportunity to talk to me, talk straight to the screen, tell me what's going on in your life. And if that, as some people have said, if that's helpful, go for it. Okay, I won't be offended by anything you say to this visual representation of me, I promise. Type it in the comments, however, and it might mean something different. No ear maggots, says Nikki. Absolutely. Well, let me just double check everything's working before we get started. Yep, piano's sounding decent. Do we have an acoustic? We do. Sorry. Lascia io pianga la cruda sorte e che sospiri la libertà. Lovely. Can't beat a bit of Handel, can you? So that's all okay. Let me just check the other thing, which is to be certain that all of these slideshows and so on are all set up. So let's just check that. That's good. Do we have Lascia Pianga? So I'm over here now, and the music should be popping up. Lovely. Splendid. So I think we're good to go. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a good day, as I say. Let's have a look at the participants. Now, since yesterday, you might have noticed, everyone, the camera has returned. And it is the same camera that caused me all those problems on Folk Monday the other week. It is the same camera. I've just worked out what the problem was, and you're going to love this. It was the comment stream on YouTube. It really was. This lovely list of comments here, when you're streaming, it's very prominent up on the screen. And all the emojis and everything else, it all gets loaded into the computer's memory, which isn't infinitely large, and streaming takes up a lot of space as well. So what it was doing is it was working fine when I was doing a test stream because nobody was commenting. But the moment people start commenting, the computer starts going, right, got to save this, but there's also this image and there's also this, and it started to just go to pieces. Frankly, I don't blame it. Sometimes looking at the comments, you think, my goodness, there's a lot going on. The computer basically couldn't cope with all the emoji warriors. So what I've done, everyone, is I completely changed the setup. The camera seems to be working brilliantly. I now have a separate an entirely separate computer down here for your comments. That's how substantial the comments are on Homechoir and on Choir of the Earth. It needs its own computer, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. We have the power, says everyone. We messed up the camera, and this is the thing. I was expecting, well, I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting any sort of contrition or we're really sorry. But there we are. Save that for later, okay? Save that cheeky Halloween-style laugh for later, because it might come in handy during Sing and Send. But I thought you'd like that. I thought you'd like the fact that your emojis broke the computer. Did you hear that? You broke the computer. Good on you. So let's have a look. I've got some questions and some comments. Let me say hello to everyone, and then I'll ask that. Mike's asking, he's wondering whether Handel spells it in B flat major and why. Oh, do you mean the original? Mike, can you just clarify? We're talking about Lascia Pianga, I presume. Yeah. So what entirely do you mean by that? We're talking about Lascia Pianga, and what do you mean by spelling it in B flat? And then I'll very, very, very happily answer your question. But I do hope everyone's right. Kathy says you do look very clear and defined. That's the power of digital and high def. I look clear and defined. There's nothing going on up here, but good. Did I hit the camera a few times? Asked Dave. No comment. Okay, no comment at all. I won't mention whether or not I hit my technology, but it's working now. So who is here? Let's have a look at our participants. Loads of people are here for Sing and Send, which is wonderful. So hello to Alison, hello to Annalisa, hello to Breda, hello to Carol, hi Christine, hello to Dave and Jill, hi Diane, hello Dorothy, hello Liz, hello Emma, I used to buy the bills. Hello to Jill, hello Glennis, hello Gina later on, hello to Anna who's here in the comments, hello to Irina who was here nice and early so she could have a good chat. Good on you, Irina. Hello to Janet, hello to Jill, hello Jill and Jill. All the Jills are here. We can start, everyone. Hello to Julie. I don't want your maggoty fish. Hello to Kathy. Hello, Leslie and Linda. It's wonderful to see everyone. Hello, Lisa and Marion. Hello to Michael and Mike and Mike. Hello, Nikki. Hi, Ruth and Ruth. Hello to Sheila. Hello, Susanna. How's he doing? Hope he's all right. Hello to Suzanne. All right, Terry. And hello, Virginia. And let me just scan the list. Hello to Gaynor as well. Oh, fabulous to have everybody here. We're going to have a really good sing, everyone, and lots of fun. Everyone's just gone, stop it. It's just one of the most incredibly catchy tunes, isn't it? So Mike was asking, did he spell it in B flat for a reason? We shall have to continue this conversation maybe over email, Mike, or pop it into the comments. Because that's sort of tickled the music teacher part of my brain, but I just need a little bit more to be able to answer your question. Yes, but otherwise, folks, all is well. I've got my coffee ready for coffee time later on. I'm very relieved that the setup seems to be working. I really do think it was the comment stream that was causing all the problems, which is why the test went so well, and subsequently things did not go well when you lot all appeared and started saying, "Oh, is this a new camera? What's going on?" And yeah. So that's fun. Right, I'm just going to make sure my score is set up. All the Jills, hello. F major doesn't have an E flat. You're quite right, Mike. Okay, I see. So this score, gotcha. Okay. So this is not Handel's original score, as I'm sure you can imagine. So the person who created this score, just see if there's a name on it. No, but whoever created this score put the score into B flat and then wrote it in F. So as is always the case, you get what you pay for, and as this was a free score, we've gotten the full quality that you'd come to expect from something which has been given away for free on the internet. So no, the original, I'm trying to think what the original key is in Ronaldo. It's not F major. But yes, I'm pretty sure what it may be is the original is probably an E flat, and the person who's written it out has transposed it but forgot to change the key signature. That's what I reckon's happened here, Mike. But well spotted, very well spotted. Top of the class for theory in general. Well done. So look, everyone, we need to get started. It is, of course, a Sing and Send session. So for those of you who are new to Sing and Send, maybe this is your first time coming along to Homechoir, well, thank you so much for being here, first of all. We're not going to learn a new piece today. The point of today is that we're going to have some fun recording this piece of Handel, which we learned a couple of weeks ago. And so for those of you who are ready, that's fantastic. Please make sure you've got your recording devices to hand, and of course that all important drink to stay hydrated. For those of you that haven't learned the piece yet, you're very welcome, of course, to enjoy this broadcast. But if you want to take part in the actual Sing and Send project, where you record your voice, send it to me, and we mix it all together and create a brand new version, well, then I would suggest learn the piece first and then watch this broadcast at a time that suits you, preferably over the next week or so that we've got time to get all that together. And I'd like to have everything by Halloween, but that's getting ahead of myself. Enjoy the broadcast, everyone. Keep each other company. Don't forget we're finishing with coffee time today, which is just one of my favourite things to do. And here we go. Let's get started. You know what to do. Make the noise. Wave your fingers at the screen. Here we go. And press the right button today. Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of a new series of Sing and Send. And as I've just been saying, this is our unique way of capturing your voices so that we can mix them together and create a special home choir performance, hopefully without the stress and the worry and the hassle of having to practice something over and over and over and over again and getting the take absolutely right. We're not interested in that. What we're interested in is a fun sing, and at the end of it, well, the performance is going to sound great and everyone hopefully will enjoy the process. It shouldn't take you any longer than half an hour. And if you want to crack on with this today, if you could have a recording device, your phone is absolutely fine. Or if you could have that handy, that would be brilliant. We are, of course, returning to our regular programming on Friday with Fun Friday, which is a Gilbert and Sullivan special, and then Sundays the Sacred Sing and so on. But the Wednesdays for the next 4 weeks will all be Sing and Send, as we are going to be capturing these gorgeous pieces, starting today with Handel's Lascia, Pianga, and this is a choral arrangement from an aria from his opera Rinaldo. But before we crack on with that, let's have a look at how Sing and Send works. So many of you already know this, and you can just enjoy from me a smug feeling of superiority to those people who are new to the process, but it won't last long because everyone's going to know how to Sing and Send very shortly. The first thing you have to do in order to get everything out of Sing and Send is make sure you know the music. So of course we taught this piece a couple of weeks ago. You can Google it, or you can go to our website. At the top it says Sing and Send. Click there and you can find the video to learn the piece, along with the score and some one voice louder tracks to download. So the next thing is to start watching the recording session, and well done everyone who's here and is doing exactly that. So having your recording device ready is essential, because very shortly I shall ask you to press record on that recording device and just put it to one side. All right, we're going to sing the piece at least 3 times, along with some funny noises and other sounds I'm going to ask you to make. At the very end of the session we press stop, and then you send the entire audio file. Now, I would suggest, if you can, just use the voice recorder app in your phone. If you're using an iPhone, it's called Voice Memos. There are various other ones, I think just called Recorder on Android devices. That just helps keep the file size down, and that means you can send it hopefully without too much trouble. If the file size is larger, you may need to look at using something like WeTransfer.com or Dropbox, either which is absolutely fine if you can send that to us. Just remember, we don't want an edited file. We don't want you to add any reverb or take anything away. Just sing and send. There we go. I like that. Should write that down. So a couple more bits and pieces just to remind you. If you can you be listening along to me and the guide tracks, which will be playing very shortly, on headphones, so that all we get when you record is just your voice, not me in the background, because I can't remove that. And you know, I to be honest, I hear plenty of my own voice. I'd much rather hear your voice. So if you can have this track playing through your headphones and your recording device just capturing your voice, that is absolutely perfect, everyone. Thank you. And this is, I suppose, the most important thing. Once we press record very shortly, I just want you to forget about the recording device. And some of the things we're going to do, some of the silly noises we're going to make, are designed to do exactly that. Take your mind off the fact that we're going to be singing. So this is the outline. We're going to do a quick warm-up, and this will be part of the recording. So we'll press record in a minute. We'll warm up, including some silly noises. We sing the piece 3 times through, then we'll stop, and then we'll have coffee time, which is just, I think, a lot of fun and an opportunity for you to tell me what's going on in your life. But before we do all of that, it's time to press that all-important button when I say. So if you could get that ready, that would be fantastic. I'm just going to have a quick sip of, almost had a sip of coffee, but it's not coffee time. So if we're all ready, please, everyone, can I ask you to press your record button now? Fantastic. Well done. Now put that recording device to one side, obviously in the same room as you, ideally not too far away from you, and just put it down and pay it no heed, because we are now going to have some fun. So, as promised, we are going to start off with a warm-up. So I'm going to go full screen, take this off. And can I invite you all, please, to stand up for me? Be upstanding. Thank you. Plant those feet to shoulders width apart. Standing up nice and tall. Of course, if standing's not on the menu, that is, say it with me, absolutely fine. But if you can sit up in your chair, give yourself that straight back and long neck. That is wonderful. Just roll your shoulders around for me, everyone. This is going to make an excellent audio track. The sound of everyone rolling their shoulders might sound like a percussion track, particularly with my clicky shoulders. Roll your shoulders back the other way, please, everyone. And then up to your ears, please. Deep breath and let your shoulders fall as you breathe out. Wonderful. Roll that head around. It's going to be all sorts of noises on the recording. That'll be fun. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Let's take a nice deep breath in and sigh. Splendid. And again, a really deep breath in and a bigger sigh. And one more really deep breath in and a really deep sigh now. Fabulous. That's going to sound great on the recording as well. Now let's do a bit of gentle warming up. Let's have a bit of an acoustic. There we go. And let's hum together. We're going to hum a nice long note with me. And and again. Now an ooh. And again. Ooh. And an ah with me. Ah. And again. Ah. Now an ah. And ah. And again. Ah. Lovely. Now, after me, please. Ma, ma, ma. Lovely. Ya, ya, ya. Great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And me, me, me. Excellent. Basses and altos, drop down the octave, and let's have yo, yo, yo. Lovely. Ya, ya, ya. Lovely. One more. Ya, ya, ya. Lovely. Well done, everybody. Great stuff. So let's quickly remind ourselves how this piece goes. There will be a score on screen, this wonderful Lascia Pianga, and if you're using the paper score that we have a link to in the comments, just be aware that this is what we're singing is slightly different. We sing to the end, and then we go back to E che sospiri in bar 9, and we sing through to the end. So it's all the way through, back up to bar 9, E che sospiri, to the end. Okay, there is a longer version which our very own Susanna has actually arranged for us, but we're going to stick to the one that we learnt on Classical and Trad for now. We may add to this at a later date. So beautiful piece, this lovely bit of Handel, very soulful, very sad. As we're singing, can I invite you, everyone, to make the long notes particularly pretty, particularly resonant. La dura sorte. If you can roll your R's on the R's, sorte, and so on, libertà, that's wonderful. That'll be keeping with the style. And the other thing, everyone, is to really lean on the first note of each bar. So we get this bit of an acoustic again. We get Lascia io pianga la dura sorte. So we really get that sense of 1, 2, 3, 1. And the best way to do that, everyone, just a tip before we sing it for the first time, is just make that first sound of each bar nice and big, with a nice big open mouth, so we get Lascia io pianga. and we'll get everything I think that Handel wanted, and this arranger, whoever it was who put this one together for us. So we're going to sing it through for the first time, everyone. Then we'll have a little break. We'll sing it again, and a third time. If something goes wrong, please don't worry about it. Just pick up where you can and join in. And under no circumstances stop the recording. We're going to keep going all the way through, and you get 3 goes at this. So enjoy yourselves. I'll give your notes now, but you'll also hear the notes from the score that's about to appear on screen. So let's enjoy this gorgeous bit of Handel. We do like Handel here on the channel, don't we? Here is Lascia, Pianga. Enjoy. Well done, everyone. I hereby grant you a round of Homechoir applause. Encore, they shout. Well, the audience won't have to wait too long for another beautiful rendition of that glorious piece. Now, of course, for the sopranos, you have options here, ladies. Remember, you can sing what's on the page, which is absolutely fine. You can decorate your line as I did. So decide which one you want to do. You can do one for one recording, one for the other, and then that gives me a choice in the studio when we're blending them all together as to how we want to decorate it. So either sing what's on the page or follow my lead on those recordings, if you wouldn't mind. And what lovely music! I mean, this Handel guy. He's not bad, is he? I wonder if he's written anything else. Now, before we carry on, people's sound cut out. I hope that was all right for everyone else. So Dorothy's asking, can we add twiddles? I hope that has answered your question there, Dorothy. Before we carry on, I thought we could do our usual Homechoir fun activity of making some random noises in between the beautiful music. So I thought, as it is Halloween in a few days' time, in 11 days' time, I'm going to ask you to make some Halloween noises for me, everyone. Okay, and so if I could ask everyone, after 3, we're going to start off with some good witches cackling noises, please. When shall we 3 meet again? I want you to imagine you're standing by the cauldron, lots of smoke and green stuff pouring out of it. You can channel your Dido and Aeneas if you prefer. If you want to make it more classical, it could be classical witches, or it could be a witch like the Wicked Witch of the West. However you want to do it, but we're all going to cackle like witches after 3. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very well done. Very nice indeed. That's our first Halloween noise. Let's get ready for the second one. I'm going to ask everyone to give me your very, very best evil laugh. Okay, we've got one of these in the bag already, but I want a particularly good, perhaps a Vincent Price or just a particularly good, just a really, really good, deep, evil Halloween laugh. Are we ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to have these all down here as buttons in the near future. And just one more before we sing Lascia, Pianga one more time. We're all going to howl like wolves. And apologies to your neighbours, friends. And if Carol's watching with Bumble, you better warn Bumble, cover her ears. But we're going to all howl like wolves, please. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's return to the serious business of the afternoon and let us sing this beautiful bit of Handel one more time. This is the thing I love. One of the many things I love about Homechoir is that we go from the sublime to the ridiculous and then back to the sublime again. So, Lascia Pianga for the second time. Yes, do please put in twiddles, as I said, Dorothy, but either stick to the ones I did or stick to the score. All right, so those notes one more time. You will hear them as before. Here is Lascia Pianga for the second time. Well done again, everyone. Have a big cheer. Very, very good, folks. Thank you very much indeed. So I hope we're having fun out there. Dorothy's mentioned I forgot to ask you to clap. Well, as it turns out, with the new software I've got, I don't need you to clap for me. But thank you very much indeed for pointing that out, Dorothy. If it helps, feel free to clap whenever you like. Maybe not in the middle of a take, but no, we'll be absolutely fine with that. Thank you, Dorothy. So everyone, we've got one more sing through of that in just a couple of minutes. I'm glad you enjoyed the silliness and the fun of the Halloween noises. I've got a couple of other bits and pieces I'm going to ask you to do now. Something a little bit different. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to sing the word Homechoir, but to a chord. So I'm going to give you a note. well, a series of notes. Okay, so this is C major. Any of those notes, and we're going to sing Homechoir, like that. Okay, so choose a note, C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G. You know, if you want to sing it down there, you're very welcome to. We're going to sing the word Homechoir to that chord. Are we ready, everyone? Nice deep breath, and Homechoir. Lovely, well done. We've got a couple more of those. Okay, I've got plans for these, you see. Now we're going to use F major. So any of those notes, F, A, C, same word, Homechoir. With me, and Homechoir. Thank you. And one more. We want a B flat major chord. Okay, I'm not expecting people to sing that top B flat. That me having said that means that I'll get at least 3. So let's sing the word Homechoir to this lovely chord B flat. Choose any note you like in that chord. Nice deep breath, and Homechoir. Bravo. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. There we are, Dorothy. I'm asking everyone to clap for me. Brilliant job. Well done, folks. So let's sing Lascia Pianga one more time. And if you've got any more beauty, any more drama to infuse this song with, well, let's have it all in this third and final time through for today. And do enjoy this, folks. It's such a lovely piece. It's going to sound glorious with all your voices blended together. And hopefully that'll be out in a few weeks' time when I've had a chance to mix it all. And what I might do, just thinking about it, if the computer can cope with it, I might live stream some of that mixing. Obviously, I'll anonymise all the voices, but it might be nice to kind of see that come together. Let's see how we do. Okay, so Lascia Pianga for the third and final time, everyone. Do enjoy. You'll hear the notes on screen as before, or see the score on screen, I should say. And then after this, you'll have earned a well-deserved coffee break. So here we go, Lascia Pianga for the third and final time. Enjoy. There we have it, everyone. That's 3 times through the piece. And so you have thoroughly earned your round of applause. Here we go. Fabulous. Fabulous. The thing I love about that button is it always cheers me up. And the encore. I don't know who it was out there who was shouting encore, but bless you, because it's just such a fantastic thing to have shouted at you. Well done, everybody. That's 3 times through Lascia Pianga. That's 3 lots of Homechoir chords, a whole load of Halloween sound effects. And so can I ask you, with the recorder still running, don't touch it yet, can I ask you to give yourself and your fellow home choristers a big round of applause after 3. 1, 2, 3. Fabulous. So, folks, let us come to the all-important point of this session, which is, can I ask you to press stop on that recording device, which hopefully you'd almost completely forgotten about. Press stop on the recorder. Well done. Fabulous, everyone. And so now what I'm going to ask you to do, as last time, if you would please, at some point in the next few days, send that to recordings@homechoir.uk and be really certain that it's this exact email address. If you get one letter wrong, I'm afraid your recording won't reach us. So it's recordings, plural, at Homechoir, that's the name of the channel, .uk. There's no .co.uk, it's not .com, it's homechoir.uk. If you would please, everyone. And if we could ask you to send that to us by October 31st, by Halloween, that would be fantastic. I will then take a couple of weeks to bring that all into my computer here, mix it all, and blend that in such a way so it sounds as if we were all standing in the same room, even though right now there are people from all over the world who have just recorded themselves singing. Very, very exciting, and a wonderful new art form. Well done, everyone. Hope you're proud of yourselves. I'm very proud of you. So proud of you that it's time for coffee time. And those of you that are experienced coffee timers will know what this entails. And this is just a little thing I started doing during the first lockdown, where I will just sit here with a cup of coffee. And I, ladies and gentlemen, for a change, am going to shut up. Yes, I know, you don't need to say about time too. Yes, I know. But for those of you out there, if you've got stuff going on in your lives, good, not so good, stressful, joyous, why don't you tell us about it? Talk to me. Tell me how you're getting on. I'm going to sip my coffee, you sip yours. And how's it going, folks? How are you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and how are you doing now? Goodness me. That's a lot to deal with. Yeah. Well, I think you're handling it really well. Goodness me. Well, I think anyone would feel the same way in your situation. Well, well done. I think you handled that brilliantly, and I'm really proud of you. Yeah? Right. Well, good on you. Good on all of you. Well, it is such a pleasure, ladies and gents, to hear from you. And even though I can't necessarily hear word for word what it is you're saying, I do know that there's people out there who are talking to me, and I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for sharing, and to know that you need to know that you have friends here. This wonderful community that is Homechoir is more than me, it's more than Anna, it's more than any one person. It is a group of like-minded people around the world who love music but love being with other people. So thank you for sharing that with me, everyone, today. Thank you for being part of Sing and Send, which is a very, very special, very unique thing. No one else does Sing and Send, only us. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you didn't find it in any way stressful, because that's the point. We want to take the stress out of singing and recording for these virtual choir tracks. And next week we'll be back with another Sing and Send, something completely different but no less beautiful. We'll be singing Panis Angelicus by César Franck, and you'll have an opportunity to sing both parts, both the upper line and the response line, which is going to be so lovely. So I do hope you'll join me for that. But of course, before that, we've got Fun Friday to look forward to. I've got to make sure tomorrow that all the GNS tracks are sounding great. We've got the Mikado song to learn on Friday, and then we've got the Sacred Sing on Sunday with some beautiful music, some Vivaldi, some Palestrina, and more besides. A bit of Purcell as well, my favourite. So I do hope you've enjoyed today, everyone. I do hope you've got a bit of time this afternoon to just spend doing stuff that you really enjoy, and I'll look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. All the very best, Homechoir. Well done today. See you soon. Bye-bye.